And we do have the Mutas coming in right now. These Mutalisks going to be doing a lot of harassment. Should be focusing down this pylon as soon as he spots it. And actually going to be focusing down some workers. I don't think he realizes that this pylon is powering all of these tech structures at the moment. Probes forced to scatter, and we should be seeing them take down this pylon. Please, it's just begging for it. It's just begging for it. Ooh, the Void Rays and the Stalkers are able to rally back in time to defend the pylon. But now Az should know that this is a weakness. And he should place down another pylon. This Void Ray getting caught out of position. Gonna try and inflict as much damage as he can and run back. No, it does not manage to do so. Able to take down one Mutalisk, I think, for one Void Ray is not a fair trade. Blink is also on the way. Gonna be chrono boosting out another Void Ray, and a Phoenix actually, and get up a second Stargate. With this probes. So probes are returning back to work. And feeling a bit flustered. He's not on top of his chrono boosts as he was in the past. He needs to chrono boost out Blink and possibly get some more units up. However, these Mutas are going to be coming in here for some more harassment. Possibly going to go straight for this pylon now, as he did spot it the first time around. And yeah, he gets the pylon. These units are able to warp back into the mothership, I think. It does not cost you money if you cancel in a warp in like that, but it does cost you. It doesn't cost you anything actually. It's just annoying that you have to re-warp them in somewhere else. And so this Blink is going to be delayed for even longer, and these next are just so high on energy at the moment. Putting down even more gateways. No sign of a third expansion as well. He desperately needs to expand quite soon, as I'm not sure that he can support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gateways, a Robo, 2 Stargates, and Twilight Council upgrade. And Forge upgrades all on 2 bases. No, he definitely cannot. And I think before... No, actually scrap that thought. I don't think that's true at all. But this third base is definitely getting some nice saturation. And the Spine Crawlers repositioning here. Just a ton of Spine Crawlers. Right here, able to guard the choke. And this Observer is able to spot that. And one thing you can do is actually just avoid all these Spine Crawlers entirely. Why not go for a mass drop it here at the back with some more prisms? Just work around these Spine Crawlers. You do not have to engage them if you don't want to. Especially if it's really unfavorable, and we actually do have a Warp Prism on the way. So speak of the devil, perhaps we're going to see some drops, and perhaps that is why that he put down even more gateways. This gateway needs to be turned into a Warp Gate. There we go. Perhaps that's why he put down the additional Warp Gates, just so that that Warp Prism can be put to some use. And we do have a lot of Phoenixes as well. 3 Phoenixes currently on the field. No signs of air upgrades, however the land upgrades is currently at 2-0, very close to 2-0. And Glade just going to be taking his 4th base right here. The Mutalisk is going to be ducking into the back wall, as looks like he's going to be pushing out with a huge force actually. And these Mutalisks are going to be able to stop gateway production for the time being at least. However, he does need to take down these pylons. And a huge engagement right here at the front. The Mutalisks need to come back and engage. However, it does not look like they... Where are the Mutas? Anyway, oh, there they are. They're going to be able to take down the main Nexus actually, so denying any mining. It looks like we will be having a base trade. All these Protoss units are going to be stabbing right into the center, going to be putting up a ton of emergency Spine Crawlers. However, they do have, the Protoss units do have high ground vision, so they will be able to spot off a couple of these, some brilliant Blink play. It's going to be blinking to the high ground and not allow the time needed for these Spine Crawlers. But actually the Mutalisks are now flocking back. I would not recommend this against a totally anti-air army. Almost no Zealots on the field for Az. I'm not sure why Glade is coming back with all his Mutas. He was fine picking off the buildings in the Protoss base. He should really base trade at the moment, just because I think that he could take down the buildings so much quicker than Az could at the moment. And engaging this army with Mutas is not going to be very good for you. So it does look like that Glade is just going to be going around trying to pick up the reinforcements. Not really sure what he's doing, but his main is now completely obliterated. This upgrade has no chance in hell of finishing, but it does look like he does have this sneaky right-hand side expansion. But it does look like that Az is going to be able to clean up the main expansion, just killing a couple of Broodlings right now. And where are the Mutas? Oh, the Mutas don't know what to do. Glade's confused at the moment. He needs to take down this first of all. But oh, that's curious. You can warp in on creep with the Warp Prisms. That's pretty cool. Yeah, of course you can. And it looks like he's going to be able to take down the Warp Prism, but he really needs to go into this Protoss base and start taking down buildings immediately. Protoss buildings are not going to be able to, you know, lift up like the Terran buildings. But yeah, he should be base trading right now, and it's such a difficult transition to recognize. But right now, in this position, I think that Az has got it. I think that he's already got the last game in hand. He just needs to take down this third expansion, and that should be game really for Az. It does look like that he will be able to take down the reigning champ Moonglade, just one of the top Zergs in the SEA server. It's just a matter of finishing it up now. And some nice Blink Stalker play right there. These mutas are getting pretty damn weak. They're looking pretty beaten up. A lot of orange and red. And it looks like they are going to be taking down some buildings. No, they're not. But either way, it doesn't look bad. Or something. I'm running out of water. And you know, these mutas aren't doing anything. Az able to recognize the base trade scenario and putting down a pylon right here. However, you know, it's right next to a speedling, so possibly could be looking at some better positioning. But he just realizes that I'm going to trade base for base, and Glade's trying to recover by getting this hatchery, but it's not going to happen. Even putting down a secret base down to the southern position, just to try and win the base trade. Actually should have been putting up some cannons right here just to defend the buildings, but you know what? He's killed so much of of Glade's crap at the moment. Here are a couple of hatches going down, but you know, to me he's already dead. But you know what? It's the ace match of the finals. Why not prolong it if you can? Perhaps you can pull out some miracle. But this Nexus goes down. Bit of a misstep from Az. However, all these Blink Stalkers are going to be able to pick up a couple of the Mutalisks. And Az even able to warp in more units. I don't know why Glade has allowed this. There's only been probes at this base for so long. He could have killed off all these pylons, all the gateways, all the tech structures, but now he does see these drones, these probes transferring, and the Zergling does see the expansion. So these mutas are going to be coming in here trying to pick up as many workers as they can before going to work on the expansion, but these Blink Stalkers are able to ward them away along with the Void Rays. His own hatchery is currently on the way, trying to get up a queen and a few drones. If we look at the unit counting station, it is 1 drone to 29 probes. Definitely in favor of the Az, and Glade is just expressing his depressed state as of yet. And ooh, curious creep Pradden. There we go. That's cool. Just not quite having that vision right there. And Glade knows he's lost, but he's still hoping to pull off some miracle with these mutas, see if he's able to take down a lot of these buildings. He's getting to work on those pylons, but it won't really do anything. It won't really do anything. Az just needs to go in there, protect this base, protect his buildings, repower his buildings even, and mass up a bit of a stronger army, then just go kill him. But I think this army is already plenty strong, able to blink in there, do massive damage on those mutas, and Glade finally calls it. He finally recognizes, I'm beaten, I can't pull anything out of my hat. But very hard fought battle, very hard fought series. Az able to take the series 3-2, just a back and forth game all around. So definitely a worthy final, definitely a prolonged final. So congratulations to GG's Az for being able to take out the Dogsi Monthly Open number 5 and walking away with those $200. Moonglade, also congratulations for taking 2nd place. And yeah, if you like what you saw, you can see and learn more about it on sc2c.com, or you can watch Moonglade in the upcoming GSL next month. That's gomtv.net, I think. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next month. Bye.